A new report finds around $607 million in EBT theft in 2025. This coming from Propel. Now, EBT theft often happens through card skimming, when information is stolen directly off of EBT cards, swiped at compromised point-of-sale devices like ATMs, or different types of phishing schemes that target people who get government benefits. Now, let's take a look at this Propel report, which gives a bit of the scope of EBT theft. It's approximately $607 million being stolen, according to Propel's research. And what is Propel? It's an app that's used by over 5 million low-income households to manage their government benefits. The founder of Propel, Jimmy Chen, he talked about the significance of this being directly distinct from bad actors who may go after the SNAP benefits fraudulently versus those who are being impacted by having their SNAP benefits they need being stolen.
You know, what I was referencing earlier is I think like the national narrative around this hasn't been where it needs to be. Maybe because it seems like kind of a technical issue, or maybe because it gets wrapped into this like broader conversation about fraud and scams and all those things that I think maybe the message gets a little bit confused. That I think this is a case that is a little bit distinct from other kind of national conversations around safety net programs, because it is literally criminals stealing benefits from people. It is not the individuals getting benefits themselves being responsible for the fraud. It's actually like criminals are stealing benefits from people, usually through card readers that are installed secretly at points of sale. And so that, I think, puts it in kind of this just different category of it's actually like it's law enforcement. It's actually like finding criminals and getting them to stop this.
And thanks to the Center Square's Andrew Rice for talking with Chen about this and delving into Propel's report, which is a survey of EBT theft awareness. And it was taken earlier this year from 8,164 EBT cardholders nationwide. And that included 1,450 individual victims of recent EBT theft. What they found: 18% of households reporting theft just in the past year. 64% of victims lost more than $250. 57% of victims report benefits were stolen the day they got them. 45% used card locking in the past year to prevent further abuse. 56% had to reduce meals as a result of their benefits being stolen, and 43% borrowed money or went into debt as a result of being the victim of this benefit fraud. Now, Chen, he talks about the impacts on those beneficiaries.
And I think the sad part is like once that happens to you, you have to call the state to replace your EBT card because your card's been compromised, but you've just lost your benefits for the month. Usually hundreds of dollars in most cases. And so then the next step is like try to figure out what to do to make ends meet for that month until my next deposit comes in.
Now, how are states addressing this? SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which funds EBT cards, a debit card transaction device that allows for people to get monthly income through food subsidies and go to stores that accept these cards. How do you address people stealing from those cards? Well, a lot of states looking into the possibility of having the cards that they produce have chips in them. But that's also going to come with the taxpayer cost, with a vendor having to print out and manufacture those chip cards, and then the monthly subscription fees that the states would have to pay in order to keep that program running. This clearly is going to be an ongoing conversation, especially as the Trump administration continues targeting fraud in various publicly funded social benefit programs like food stamps and beyond. So much more coming up on that story. You can find Andrew's piece at thecentersquare.com.